What's up, guys? Welcome to Class Act Episode 2, and today we'll be taking a look at the second LMG, which is the M60. Now, the M60 is the definitive LMG in this game. It is one of the best LMG in the game, if not the best. What's special about the M60 is that it does have the possibility to be a two-hit kill from close to medium short range, and it does drop off to a 3-bullet kill at long range, which is right on par with the other LMGs, but that 2-bullet close range will come in handy, and it's what sets the M60 apart. Besides the fact that it has a 100-round magazine. So let's take a look at a class that I like to use with the M60. Now, this is my favorite class with the M60. It is a less aggressive style class, but what it does is it puts you in a high traffic area and allows you to defend points, especially in domination or demolition. It's not really a good class for TDM, as no light machine gun truly is, but you'll notice that I am running flak jacket and I am running hardened. Hardened is the best middle perk to run, mainly because it'll give you the best results. Sleight of hand is almost useless on this class because you're only going to reload, maybe 3 times max. And that's only if you run over a dead body. But any of the launchers are a good choice with this. I prefer the Law, but the Strela 3 or the RPGs are a good choice, but I think the Law is the best because you can shoot down spy planes as well as free fire it. So let's take a look at this first clip. This is going to be a great example of how the M60 is just a beast at defending points. You do notice that I do have TAC mask on. The reason is because Nova Gas is used more than people give credit for, and it is probably my favorite green perk for a defensive style class like this. A lot of times I do have TAC Mask Pro, but I did not bother to get it on this Prestige, seeing that I was doing it with light machine guns only. But you'll notice I'm surviving a lot of grenades here, and I am defending this point from them getting capped by the other team. What's important about that is that since I've moved up here and got position, it allows my teammates to come in there and cap it. I don't necessarily move in and cap it by myself because that would be a foolish endeavor. That's really not what this class is designed to do. That's more of an assault rifle with flak jacket type of class, but rather this is to just kind of clear the way and keep people off points while the rest of your team caps it. Now, that's not to say you can't jump on the point and help them when you have enough people on it, but it is basically more of a clear them out of the way. I don't know, it's kind of like a spearhead to your team's assault. You'll notice here I'm still holding the point, and once it's capped I will continue to defend it because that is basically what the LMG is good for. And you notice I'm getting a lot of penetration kills right there. Work my way up to the napalm, which is a kill streak that complements this a great deal. And right here I'm just behind cover, just working them over. You see I'm hitting them through those walls. That's one of the great advantages of hardened. The LMGs have really good penetrating power to begin with, and you complement that with hardened, and you're going to be looking at a 3 to 4 bullet kill just through some of the walls, especially if you get some headshots like I will here. You see there was 3 people on the point, and I'm able to clear out all 3 and get 2 penetration kills. So that's one of the great advantages of using the LMG. Now, you may notice that I did have TAC insert on one of my classes. This is another alternative to the TAC insert, is the motion sensor. Now, what the motion sensor does, it allows you to cover your blind spots because you move a lot slower than you do with a lot of assault rifles and submachine guns, so you're not going to be able to turn on people as they sneak up on you. Even if you do hear them, you're going to move a lot slower. So the motion sensors will allow you to see people sneaking up on your blind sides and let you be prepared for it, because a lot of times you're aiming down sights with this class at the direction that you know they're coming from, and that's basically what I've been doing this entire clip. And it's really what's most effective with the LMG. If you try to play the LMG like an assault rifle, you're going to be disappointed. Now, the Stoner, like I said in the first episode, is the one LMG that can get away with that, but in the end, you're ultimately going to struggle from the fact that you move so slow and you can't strafe as fast. But I will show you guys an alternative to this class. Will allow you to play a little bit more aggressive with the M60 if that suits your playstyle better. Now, that's not to say that this playstyle isn't a aggressive playstyle, because you do put yourself right in the middle of the fray. It's not like you're hiding in a corner. You're definitely at a point where you could easily get picked off by skilled opponents, but you have to just take that for what it is, and that's just part of the nature of this class. You put yourself at a high risk to die, and that's why I run a lot of lower kill streaks. But let's take a look at the more aggressive class. Now, with the more aggressive class, you can either use lightweight or hardline. I'm going to show you guys the lightweight class first, then we'll look at a hardline class, and I'll kind of discuss the differences. But I know I've said that lightweight is kind of a bad alternative for or a bad perk for your first perk on an LMG, and that's because you don't really want to try to change your movement speed too much. You don't really want to waste a perk trying to compensate that. But with lightweight on this, on the M60, I do kind of like it because it allows you to strafe a lot better. And that's important when you're defending points from a lot of people and trying to avoid, you know, gunfire and stuff. So that's one of the things I like. But with the hardline, what you can do is you can set up your kill streaks, as you see here, to a low stacking order, and that'll allow you to constantly be calling in spy planes, counter spy planes, and napalm on points, and that'll allow you to kind of complement your defensive style. And that's one of the reasons why I do like hardline on certain M60 classes. So let's take a look at this first lightweight class. Basically, with this class, you don't want to really be the one that runs to the point first. You want to be the one that keeps people from getting back to the point once they've been knocked off the point as their first death. That's really important. If you're going to run down there like you normally I would run down and help Cat B, but I'm not outfitted for that. I'm outfitted for you know, defending the point. So what I'm going to do is run up here and try to cut them off from getting to this B hut, because this B hut is very crucial in capping B, because if they're able to get up in there, they have a big advantage to capping B, because they have the vantage point of the B hut, which allows them to look down in the B and just keep you off of it. So you notice I'm running real low kill streaks here. I do have tack insert on in case I want to tack. As you see me get the 4-man spray there, and it was actually a 6-man, 6 people in like 3 seconds, so that was pretty impressive. But this is an example of how you can strafe and avoid those bullets there. In the beginning, I was avoiding a lot of shots just by the ability to move back and forth a lot quicker than you normally would be able to. Flak jacket, yeah, it would protect you from nades, but lightweight protects you from oncoming bullets, which can sometimes be even more of an advantage. So let's take a look at a hardline setup, and you'll notice I'm running real low kill streaks on this, but it's a kind of an example of how you just expect to get your 4 kills and die, because that's going to help your team a tremendous amount. Right there, I've already got my spy plane. I had just spawned in after a death at the beginning of this clip, and I'm trying to work my way back up to the napalm and move out. I already had some leftover kill streaks in my queue, but you see there, I get my 4 quick kills, and now it's okay if I die. And that's one of my favorite setups to use with the M60, because I'm constantly getting these, you know, counter UAVs and spy planes and napalms up, and even if they do shoot down the counter spy planes and spy planes, that's still like, you know, 5 seconds they have to look around and find it in the sky, which takes them out of the fray and allows you to you know, have the advantage in numbers when trying to get on a point. You notice I'm tacking right near B. I did die that first time, but it's an example of kind of how the tactical insertion will really complement the M60 class, because it thrives on being able to be right where the high traffic areas are, because it's really good at taking out multiple opponents. And one of the biggest disadvantages is obviously the movement speed, and one of the ways to kind of counter that is to use the tactical insertion, because you can tactical insert, I think that's the proper word, near B, and it'll allow you to be where the most traffic is going to be on any domination game. Same can be said with demolition. You could tack up by any demolition bomb and defend from there, but for this video I just mostly stuck to you know, domination, because that's what I play most of. And you'll notice that it's not really a good idea to cap points, but right there I did decide to jump on the point and I eventually cap it. So let's take a look at the recaps of the 2 classes before this video ends. Right here is my preferred class. It is the Flak Jacket Hardened class. You can pick any green perk. I prefer Tac Mask, as well as Tactical Insertion and a LOL launcher. Now the second class is the more aggressive class. I do put a pistol in that class, and you can either use lightweight or hardened, and I do use extended mags M60 because that allows you to be really aggressive and not worry about sleight of hand. But that's it for this video. Make sure if you do use the M60, you always want to put on grip. That's the preferred attachment. But I will see you guys next time with the RPK. Peace.